Well, good morning. How do I look for 5 hours of sleep? Feel great. Said every astrophotographer ever. Yeah, we're on to day 2 here in Rangeley. We're gonna hike some mountain. It's a pretty relatively moderate trail, but it's short, only 3 miles, so that should be a great little hike. And then we're gonna keep exploring. Should be a good day. Thanks for tuning in to Roadtrip. Bone apple tea. So we made it to Bald Mountain, and we're gonna go for a nice little hike. Looking good so far. The challenge with hiking and doing video and being a photographer and having a dog is I really like portrait orientation. Come on, Nike. And filming, I need to be in landscape. So it's stop and switch, stop and switch, stop and switch. And hiking with the family makes it even more challenging. Really muddy section through here. Hopefully not too much worse. Now the real hike begins. Whew. Whew. It is not an easy hike, that's for sure. Nike, hey, Nike, what do you have to say? Huh? Exactly. Music to my ears. We just heard the best news ever. We're almost there. Look at this big old mushroom. Wow, big mushroom. Just check out this stunning view from this little lookout that we found at the top. But we made it, and there's a fire tower in the back, which is pretty cool. And just wow. I would probably never brave this hike for night, but I will say that this is a perfect southeast window, meaning that the core would be pretty vertical like this. Not vertical, diagonal like this. End of March, right before dawn. Be a great hike, but it is a very strenuous hike. Fairly long, probably about 1.5 miles, and pretty steep. So definitely do not recommend, especially in March, because there's going to be a ton of snow everywhere. So you need to be a very experienced hiker, and not only that, you need to be a very experienced winter hiker. So, word of caution, amazing epic shot, very high risk. Wow, just wow. What a view. But here's the main area. There's that fire tower, picnic table. I'm gonna go climb the tower. And up we go. Oh my God. So this is on top of the fire tower. Just 360 degrees. I'm in the corner of the lookout, so I kinda, it's hard to show you the full 360 without me getting in it. But oh my God, just stunning views. It would be pretty epic. The Milky Way is actually gonna be pretty much all the way through here through August. but this hike was way too crazy to even think about coming back for night photography. Or ever, quite frankly. So I'm gonna do a quick HDR pano of everything and call it good. So I'm gonna close out this portion of the hike. Going down, I'm a little bit more concerned about my camera and stuff like that, so I'm gonna go ahead and pack everything up, and I'll see you guys in the next portion of the video. Hallelujah, we made it down in one piece. And I think you guys know what comes next. It's time for some ice cream. All right, and here we are. It is now about 6:07. I'm gonna head to this really cool place called Quill Hill. It's about a 40-minute drive, and it's this crazy, grandiose overlook north of where we are. Tonight, we are expecting clear skies, but unfortunately, we're also expecting some extremely heavy smoke. So the plan is for right now, I'm gonna go out there for sunset. I'm gonna stick around until darkness just to see how bad the smoke is. If it's worth staying, I'll stay. If it's just horribly not transparent, then I will be headed back to the campsite. So check in with you guys when we get to Quill Hill. We made it to the Quill Hill overlook. So let's get up this road and see what it's all about. So we made it to the top of the Quill Hill and past the second gates. It actually said it was private property. So I'm a little curious on how that actually works. If the top of the hill is private property, because it really does seem like it's maybe part of land management, open to the public. It is open 24/7 from, I think it said like May to November, maybe June to November or something. But just take a look at this view. When you get up to the little picnic area right there, there is a really nice 360-degree view of pretty much just everything. But check out this. This is to the west. This is where sunset's gonna be. Just, oh man. Even in the video, it just looks dreamy. Man, look at that. I'm gonna brighten it so you can kind of see the landscape a little bit more. Still can't really see too much because of that sun glare, but just stunning. It's pretty hazy too. As I mentioned, you know, smoke is supposed to come in. Really not sure what's gonna happen with that. But I am hoping that maybe I'm above the smoke. That'd be nice. But north is this way. I was planning on doing some tracked shots of the northern Milky Way. Otherwise, we got south over here. South is this way. That's a lake Rangeley way off in the distance. You can't really see it because the 14mm is so wide. I might do like a mosaic, maybe, so I can get a little bit more detail in the farther background, because the Milky Way will be, you know, right around through here somewhere. So time to get photopills out and check things out. See if there are any other lookouts that favor southwest a little bit better. just some beautiful golden glow right now thanks to golden hour. We're approaching sunset here in probably the next 15-30 minutes, and I'm headed to the southern viewing point to go check out where the Milky Way core will be tonight. So let's go check it out. Alright, so I think the plan tonight is the moon is going to set around 11 o'clock, and right over the lake here, Milky Way is going to be pretty much vertical. So I think I'm going to do maybe like a 6-shot, 8-shot mosaic of the core and Great Rift up. Call it good. And there is a nice windy road out there, so depending on traffic, I might get some cool light trails for cars, but the road's not very busy, so I don't think that's going to happen. But once that's done and wrapped up with, I'm going to head up to the northern viewing point and get the northern part of the Milky Way. And the Delta Aquarids meteor shower is tonight. It's like really slow. It's like 5 meteors per hour. But I saw 3 last night in the span of like 3 minutes, so that was cool. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan. And that all is smoke depending, because that huge band of smoke is supposed to come in at like 10 or 11 o'clock. So hopefully I'm up high enough where I'm above the smoke, because that would be super convenient. But we'll see. The main concern for right now is the haze on the horizon. I'm really not sure if that's going to be the smoke that's supposed to come in tonight, or if it's going to get even worse. Fingers crossed it doesn't. And we also have this big cloud over here kind of coming in, and hopefully that does not screw up a bunch of stuff too. If it does, I hope it stays more to the north. That leaves at least the south open for the Milky Way core, and hopefully that leaves enough time for that cloud to hopefully at least pass over. But now we're kind of sitting in twilight. The end stage is a blue hour, and we are just going to wait for the stars to start popping. All right, I got my light here, lighting me up, and I got the moon lighting me up too. I just racked up some nice shots, doing some moonlit panorama foregrounds, as well as the Milky Way here. You can still see it. It looks really nice. It's a little faint, but it's kind of different, and I like it. It's gonna get me addicted to shooting with the moon out now, which is not what I need. But those big clouds finally broke, and now they're headed over here. So I'm gonna set up the camera for a time lapse to kind of watch those roll through, and then I'm gonna get up I'm gonna take a nap, get up at like 10:50, because I know the moon sets about 11, and hopefully those clouds have moved through, and I can get straight into shooting that mosaic.
And I just wanted to say thank you so much for checking out this video. Obviously, I had my work cut out for me. I had so many freaking photos to go through. And thank you so much for sitting through this video and checking out the journey of Quill Hill with me. Maine is an absolutely stunning state, and I couldn't be more excited to be starting my own dark sky campground here in the future. So thanks again for checking it out, and I'll see you in the next video.